During a meeting with stakeholders of National Union of Trade Unions in Kampala, Robert Wanzusu, General Secretary of Infrastructure Workers Union and Chair of Organizing and Education Committee NOTU, said that despite of investors creating many jobs in the country, many employees have been left working in harsh conditions, saying that as the union, they are determined to defend the rights of these workers.
One of the major issues that we are looking at as trade unions in Uganda is the fact that we have got investors in Uganda. These investors came to Uganda with a view of helping the country to grow economically and by creating employment for our people. But the quality of jobs that have been created have left many of our workers so grossly injured. And with the earnings that are very minimal. And the conditions in these workplaces are really deplorable. Conditions in workplaces, in factories, the various factories, those conditions are deplorable. Trade unions in the country have demanded that workers enjoy their rights in terms of belonging to trade unions so that they can collectively bargain.
He says that his employers have reached an extent of denying the employees to join trade unions with intimidation, reason to why workers continue suffering, hence condemning the act.
But these wonderful investors do not want workers to belong to trade unions because they believe that when workers belong to trade unions, they will demand for their rights. Yet for them as investors, sometimes, in many cases, they don't respect these rights. When they don't respect these rights, they derive a benefit from abuse of those rights.
Wanzusu urged employers to allow their workers to join the unions in order for their rights to be protected.
And one of the things we are demanding as trade unions is that the various investors, wherever they are, should be able to respect the workers' rights to belong to a trade union. Employers should not resist trade unions. We have been very patient people, talking to them, persuading them to be able to acknowledge that it's important that they peacefully enter into amicable settlements with unions to respect workers' rights.
Agatha Namirembe Arembe, chairperson of the Uganda Public Employers Union, stated that many workers face challenges in the workplace, such as accidents, but are not compensated. She urged the government, particularly the Ministry of Labour, to conduct regular workplace inspections.
This country is facing an issue of having workplaces that are really appalling, that conditions are very bad. Our workers are getting accidents. They are not compensated, they are getting injuries, and once they are injured, they are dismissed from their workplaces. They are getting all kinds of diseases in their workplace. But government has not gone ahead to have these workplaces inspected. And where the inspections are done, no corrective measures are done or followed up. So we want to urge government really to make sure the Ministry of Labour is empowered, to make sure that they recruit inspectors, and to make sure that these inspectors are also facilitated with the necessary logistics to make them go and inspect these industries and factories.
She added that the absence of policies and laws to protect workers is a key reason why they continue to face numerous challenges.
We know recently Uganda ratified the Convention on Violence and Harassment, but there are no enabling policies. So we want to urge government to put into place policies and also laws that will govern our workplaces so that they are free from harassment.
JULIUS MUHUMUZA, Church of Uganda Family TV, News at 8.